Man, fuck this nightmares. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. I just wanna tell fuck a dice in the name of something. They don't know. They don't know. Guess I should stay in my place there. Fuck Twitter, guess I'm up in niggas' face there. I'm outside, told them niggas just say when. I bring that big baby fresh up out the playpen. Painless. Y'all thinking they made me, rewinding they statements. Y'all thinking they made it like I can't go take it. I'm a real street nigga, that's why y'all ain't gonna say shit. You are not a gangster cause you riding with gangsters. Spent my plug on vacations, cop from Jamaican. Tried to take a nigga life.
What's good?
Everybody was waiting. Told my mama I'll be back and had a combo with Saint.
What's
I
up,
wasn't
Stacey?
allowed to slow down. Fuck rap, buried they was trapped for the showdown. I was out in no cow, back when I ain't no cow. Your favorite battle rapper ain't never seen a whole pound.
Yo, Zaire. Hey, my man G-Roll, you just who I was looking for, man. I just was looking for you. Pull up. Stacey was good. Traumatose was good. What's good? What's good? Yeah, Stacey, we love it when you on here. Well, I do. My man Traumatose. Hey, the Valley Boy. Dude. Hey, Mo, when I see you, we squaring up, brother. Now pull up though. Zaire, pull up. I'm gonna post a link right now. Shout out to my man D out of Henny Man. Hold up. This is important. This is an important one. That's why it's called Parallel. I need y'all on here, man. I'm gonna post a link. Stacey, if you could pull up. Yeah, we gotta talk about this one. And to preface this actually isn't about Diz and 3 Letter Man. Diz apologized. He was wrong. He definitely was wrong. I was gonna do a show with 3 Letter Man. He was gonna be on here, but he's got some other guests on his show, so the timing didn't work out right. But I wanted to have this conversation with y'all anyway. Yeah, I've been wanting to do a whole race and battle rap blog for about 5 years now. I've been talking with people behind the scenes. It's going to be very big when I do it. I have a lot of people from different cultures, different parts of the world on the panel. But as of right now, I want to talk with y'all about race and battle rap. August was good. Jay Fire was good. Stacey, oh man, we love you. We love you too. All right, let me post this link for you. Damn, why do I fucking keep saying link? God damn it. It's not like I'm doing it on purpose. It's just naturally it just be like that. All right, so hold on, y'all. Y'all hit this link, man. God damn it. All right, man. Hit the fucking code. Get the goddamn code, man. Come on. Battle Thigh. Boy, shut up, Traumatose. Shut up, damn it. All right. We want to talk guests. Oh, yeah. Josh Carroll. Yeah, I'm going to be in the Shy. I'm everywhere, man. Danny outside. Danny's everywhere. I'm in your city. Wherever you live at, I've been there. Or I will be there. If I ain't been there, I ain't been overseas, though. I'll tell you that much, but I will be. Y'all hit the link. Come on in. Damn, I said the fucking link. Yikes. Let me get my man on here. I wonder, can I do it like that?
Yo.
Oh, maybe I can.
Danny.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me fix this.
All right.
Let me fix this. Hold on. Give me one split second. I see you out here in the back. My man Mars. Hit the like button. Welcome. How about that? Yes, sir. What's the word?
Man.
Come on, where my man Traumatose? Where is G-Roll? I need G-Ro on here.
This is a good topic.
What is a guest in hip hop? Has it been a thing? Is it a real thing? Has it always been like this? A can of worms was opened up when Diz called Three Letterman a guest. And people looked at it like, yo, Diz, you yourself is a guest. And he's like, yo, I'm not. I grew up in this. So my take on it, I want to hear y'all perspectives. Okay, Trump. Mars, don't trip. I got you, man. I'm gonna smoke you too. I ain't taking it easy. My man, Music I Am, what's good? Hey, talk to me real quick.
So,
Mr. 6K, what is your perspective on guests in hip? We're not just talking battle rap. We're talking about the hip hop culture in general.
right.
And I want to break this shit down.
All right. So, realistically, we can even talk. Okay. So, look, we grew up in a melting pot. It don't matter if you're in LA, New York. People always say, oh, New York is a melting pot. No, California is a melting pot too. It's black, Spanish, Mexican, whatever.
Right.
So we always have, even in gang culture, we always have those one or two white boys that we grew up with, Indians, whatever it is, and we respect them, we protect them, and they respect us, and they know never to cross lines, especially when outsiders are looking. There's no way, right? There's no way we can live that lifestyle in the hood, in the street, and then we get to hip hop and we start seeing our counterparts, a white male, Eminem. We see somebody like that, Blind Fury, and we say, "Oh no, you a guest? What?" So I guess the nigga that you've been looking out for your whole life, he can't pull up to no more functions then, because he a guest. So we don't allow guests.
Yeah, I agree. I said the same thing, man. I feel honestly, because think about this, man. Let's go back to Big K calling Mook a culture vulture. Mm-hmm. He said, who's the vulture? You only show up when we kill shit. So there's valid point. And again, that's a white man telling a black man that he's a culture vulture. There's a difference between, I guess, guest. G-Ro, Mo, thank you for because I had you in mind when I want to do this show. So
HBCU,
salute to you. Yeah, look, he got the HBCU hat on. I already know his point. Look, I see you representing. I know, right? What I told him, Danny said it to Diz. This ain't the time for you to be Middle East. Only one of us can say nigga without it being cringeworthy. All right. Yeah, I said that shit to Diz in a battle. But my man said HBC, all right.
Yo, Diz always do that. He always bring, if you ever say anything to Diz about race, he gonna be like, I'm from the Middle East. I'm Middle Easterner. Check your history. Diz always do that. He always does that.
All right. G-Ro, I'm gonna ask you, is there a such thing as being a guest in hip hop? And if it is, who are the guests? What do you have to do to qualify to not be a guest?
You gotta be black. First, you gotta be black. You gotta be black.
Fire! This nigga came out the gate with the shit. All right, now that's where there's a point of contention here,
right?
Because yes, black people invented hip hop, right?
But white people own it.
I ain't even talking about the white people yet. I want to get to the Spanish and their contributions.
Okay.
Now, the Spanish people will tell you they have just as much as a hand in hip hop and its growth.
Wait. You said Spanish? Spanish
people. Or I don't even want to say the ethnicity is correct.
Latin, Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. Okay. Latin America.
Right.
Puerto Rican.
Okay. Puerto Ricans.
But they didn't create hip hop. They didn't help create hip hop.
Shout out to Gina. Okay, go ahead. Say what you said.
Puerto Ricans were the first students of hip hop, because do your research. When the black people were doing hip hop, they was calling it jungle music.
Right.
They wanted to do the merengue and all that. They the first students, because when they came in later on in the 70s and they started getting involved in DJing and breakdancing, but they didn't help create hip hop.
Right.
So
but they didn't create it, but they did contribute. Yes or no?
what did they contribute?
Fat Joe.
What did he contribute?
No,
like,
no,
did
no.
he
I'm saying
bring?
I'm on your
You
side. That's
can
what I'm
be
saying.
hip hop. You can be hip hop and not be black. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no? That's what we really. Let's get to the nitty gritty of it.
Yes, you can.
Can you be hip hop but not black?
Yo, what did Conway say? Ain't it crazy to do with the crazy face, the new face of Shady? Yo, listen, you know how much Eminem has done for hip hop?
What, that don't make him not a guest. You could be a guest at my house,
But no,
you could paint the
now
walls.
this is a question. That was his first question.
One at a time.
That was the first joint. So I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you. But that was the first question. His second thing, the main thing was, can you be white and still be hip hop? Can you be anything other than black and still be hip hop? Yeah. How can we?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Be hip hop. They're still guests, though. That's what I'm saying. They're guests.
What can you do to not be a guest? Okay, I want to do this. By this logic, hold on. By this logic, right?
Mm-hmm.
A white man by the name of John Naismith, I believe, invented basketball, right?
Say who?
John Naismith invented basketball.
James
Naismith. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Naismith invented basketball, right? A non-black person, right? There and the NBA is dominated by black males, right?
Yep.
So are black males a guest in the NBA if they didn't create it?
Listen, Danny. Okay,
bro. You know what? I love the way you did that. Go ahead, big bro. Go ahead, do your thing. I'm listening.
Listen, man. when you say, well, all right, basketball, okay, he took the rubber ball and threw it into the hole. That's an ancient game. That's an ancient game that they were playing.
He invented it.
He didn't invent that though. You can go back and find. Wait. You can find images of black people playing a game like that, throwing a ball through a hoop.
Yeah,
that game is ancient.
One thing that's I agree with you on that, but the problem with that is here we are.
I got my man on here.
Even with me feeling wholeheartedly, I feel like
there we go.
Right, because we know that there's been plenty of things that have been stolen from our culture.
Yes, indeed. However,
if you don't have it if you didn't get there first and you didn't lock it in first, then you didn't invent it.
You gotta think about it.
If we want to get technical.
Look true. All right, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna be quiet because I really want to hear the new gentleman that just came in. Salute, brother. So look, if we got Gravy with Dirty Money, Diddy took the whole concept with Danny D. Kane and created Dirty Money. Everybody who was fans of hip hop looked at it. How was he able to do that? Because Fendi, a Brooklyn nigga, don't got the money that a nigga like Diddy got, and Diddy said, "Well, fuck it, I'm gonna take this nigga's whole shit and run with the name," and he ran with it.
Yo, hold on.
Like we kind of like comparing like apples and oranges, man. Like you compare the game to like an actual culture that took 5-6 elements to create. And even if we talked about, and then you talking about a name that a nigga had to go just trademark, you know what I'm saying?
And whoever got it first, got it first. That's the whole point.
I think hip hop was obviously hip. Okay, first of all, let me see something. Stacy says, "What about graffiti? That's hip hop DJing, also. Absolutely.
We could go down to people all day and tell them, yo, yeah, we did this. The Egyptians taught Socrates and Plato and Aristotle, but it don't matter because when our kids go to school, those teachers are going to tell our kids that no, Aristotle, Socrates, and Plato are the ones who ran everything. They taught the Egyptians. But even though we know the truth, that's what they're telling everybody.
I'm glad you called it the truth. I'm glad you called it the truth. Because we're not going to ignore that that's the truth. It is ours. We did start it. It is our culture. We share it with anyone willing to respect it, which is why we're here, because Diz did not respect it. He disrespected someone of the black race who started. This is our culture. It's our pain. It's our stress. It's our celebration. It's how we give here in America. The blacks here in America is how we give ourselves to the rest of the world.
I like this brother, man. I like him.
I like that.
He on point. He on point.
Shout out to my man. Now introduce yourself to the panel, brother.
Shout out everybody. I'm Rabbit Hole Knowledge down in North Carolina.
Shout out to
I live in the South, so
Nigga
I've
from
seen.
the South always be on point, man.
I've seen cultural appropriation. I've seen cultural appropriation. I've seen cultural theft. It happens. You know, they It was mentioned earlier that they own the economics of it. And I think we need to be clear on that. They own and control the economics of it, but that doesn't mean they own and control us.
All right, but I do think you can. Okay, let's get back to this. What is a guess, and is that a real thing? Because I think somebody cannot be black and grow up in the hip hop culture and be hip hop. And what if somebody, let's take Eminem or somebody, a white person, let's take a white person by example, and he grew up in the hood with all black people. That's all he ever known. His best friend's black. The school he went to was black. Of course, he's clearly white. But
I'm cool with Uncle Nene. I'm used to that.
Everything of his being, everything of this white person's being is hip hop. Yes, it was created by black people. Yes, he's white, but everything in his soul and heart and his mind, everything he wakes up to, goes to sleep to, is hip hop. Is he not hip hop just because he's white? Because I think hip hop transcends race and zones and states and city. It's obviously a global thing. It's worldwide. When it first started, they thought it was a fad and it was going to phase out. August 11th, it celebrated its 50th anniversary. 50 years of hip hop, right? And now it's a global thing. It's probably the most influential genre in the world. From movies to soundtracks to the way people dress, the way they talk, walk, all this comes from hip hop, right? Breakdancing, graffiti, all that shit, right? That doesn't say, hey, yes, it's a black-owned thing, but it's something that it's a way to express yourself. It was used to express your pain, especially from the inner cities, especially when they migrated to the South and went to the West Coast, and NWA rapping about police brutality and social and political issues. And this is the way they express themselves in this art form, right? Mm-hmm. And they was able to make a living out of it, right? But yet there are other people from other nations, other cultures who also express their pain through the medium of hip hop. While they are not black, they are still expressing and doing hip hop things. So are they a guest in a culture that is for the world?
It's still a guess, man. You can't get all that.
That's your opinion. Oh, I got you, family. I got you, Tomato.
If you decide you want to take up an Asian art form or culture, you're still going to be a guest. They're not going to look at you as one of theirs. Come on, man. Like we the only culture that do that. Like we do all this explaining on why this person is like us. They not, because he can go back to his own culture and fit right in. And we see it happen all the time. They use it when they're young to look cool because white people like white people that look cool to black people. And then the white people love 6ix9ine.
You're right.
I mean,
I think we all can tell the difference between somebody using hip hop and somebody actually. This is really what they do. And I think the ones that are using, that's the ones that I would consider you're just a guest here, because it could be two white people.
Doesn't Diz frequently go back to being a Middle Easterner whenever it's convenient?
Yes.
He conveniently goes back to that. Whenever it's convenient, he goes back to that.
Yo, that's real. You're right. You're absolutely right.
I can't go back from being hip hop. I'm hip hop.
We can't go back to being nothing but black.
My man, Tomato. Hey, Tomato.
Hearing you say that makes me think of the saying. Yo, listen, I'm gonna stay black and die. That's it. Like, yo, what else can we do?
Damn. They are guests. They are guests. You still a guest.
Country They could go to Brazil. They're accepted. They people over in Haiti and Jamaica, they bleaching their skin.
Got him
Why?
inside. You give me a second. I'll run back in. My fault.
Hold on.
It's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Hold on. Oh, somebody. So let me first of all, do we agree or do we not agree that there is black blood through different nationalities? Let's take Cubans.
Come on, Danny. Come on, Danny.
Brazilian.
Danny, you about to
Yes
take
or no?
in the history.
Brazilian.
Yes or no?
Listen,
Is
No.
there going through other races? Yes or no?
Let me say this. Let me say this.
No.
It's this hip hop is
That's African blood.
It's a
Not
black
black.
American culture. Hip hop is
Thank
a
you.
black
Preach,
American
bro.
culture.
Preach.
Now,
Go.
African blood, yeah, everybody has African blood. If you want to be technical, everybody comes from Africa, right? In Brazil, they have the second largest African population. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Okay.
but that's not their culture. They have their culture.
So that's what I was getting to. So somebody in Brazil, got the afro, the dark skin, all that, black blood, and he does hip hop. Is that person a guest?
Yes.
I would say they're a guest.
Yes.
But they can come do what you said. One of the white guys could go do in there. They could fit in. We don't know that they're from Brazil. If we can't tell, then they could assimilate, and then we'll. As long as they don't, if they disrespect it, then we find out. Oh, he's from Brazil. Oh, okay, he was a guest anyway. But yeah, they could infiltrate it. You know what I mean? With us out, without us.
Wow.
Yes.
I mean, and it's okay. I don't know if there's a correct answer here because and I'm not here to against
Another good
nobody.
point. Yeah.
I'm listening. I just wanted to open up the conversation. Because of what Diz said, and it just made me like because that struck me away. It struck me away. He apologized.
He a guest.
But he says,
I don't care what he did. He a guest.
I need to get Diz up here.
He's a welcome guest too. I think that needs to be said. He's welcomed and respected. So it's not like we don't disrespect him because what he said. He's welcomed. We welcome everyone.
He not
all right, hold on. Let me ask y'all this. Can you come in as a guest and then get the role of you're here now? You're one of ours. We accept you. Let's take
you can be beloved.
Fat Joe, Big Pun. Let's take them, right? Are you saying that they are guests?
Yeah, they
and I got Big Pun face tattooed on my arm right here. So he's hip hop as Fat Joe is hip hop. I know he's gotten criticism for saying nigga and this and that and third. That's a whole nother conversation. We'll get into that.
It's not a whole nother conversation. It's
the
not.
Nigga,
that's part of the pain we poured into this.
Yeah, we can't separate the pain. It all stem from the same thing.
I ain't want to get into the nigga part.
Look,
I ain't what it's about. But
let me say this real quick.
Get your bars up. Yeah, salute. Pull up, man. Pull up. Gina, if you on here, pull up. Gina.
Let me say this one real quick.
Pull up, Tracy. She said, "I feel without researching behind different cultures, then you're a guest." So if you research, then you're not a guest.
Yo, we got to play all these word games when it comes to our culture. They don't do that with nobody else's culture. Like why?
That's true,
man. Like we get enough of that, man. My point. I was about to say. The brother said the pain we poured into it. That made me think of Melly Mel. He created the first what would be conscious hip hop song. Eminem has done all this for hip hop, and then he'll go diss that brother because of his opinion. Like that damn to get you one foot out the door. You ain't did enough to be disrespecting the forefather.
Shit, it wouldn't matter how much Eminem did. He can't.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get y'all in the backstage. I got y'all. Let me.
He shouldn't even be allowed to do that.
You can't.
Wait, what happened?
When Eminem dissed Melly Mel because of his opinion. When Melly Mel ain't tell a lie, Eminem agreed with Melly Mel actually on his own song 20 years ago. If he was white, he said if I was black, I want to sold half. I told you.
I would have sold half. Yeah, he agreed.
Graduated from Lincoln High School. Yeah, he know that. So Melly Mel said he wouldn't be top 5 if he wasn't white. That's true. It's a bunch of people rap better than Eminem. Eminem top 5.
You know how long it took Papoose to get to where he's at? You know how long Papoose was on the underground mixtape circuit for years. And the top 2 people that everybody saw, well, 3, was G Unit, Dipset, and D Block. He was doing so hard on the mixtape scene, but he wasn't getting no major plays. Plays.
Pap got that deal. He got that deal with K. Like when he
that
messed with
1.5 from Jive Records.
1.5. Yeah, he got a deal.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. But how much advanced money, shit like that? Shit is crazy.
Right.
Yeah, Stacey's your son is amazing. She has a young son, a white kid. I think they live in London, somewhere near London, and he get busy. He's nice as hell when it comes to that hip hop shit. So
hip hop culture is big over there.
Yeah, hip hop is definitely big overseas, especially in the UK.
Big,
right?
Let me say this real quick, Danny. Let me say this real quick, man.
Are we still mad at Jizz? That's what's going on right now. Fake outrage.
Gina, are you? Hold on, let me see if Gina's on here and Chili. I see y'all backstage. Hold on, I'm gonna get you on here. Oh, there you go. Now let me see where Chili at. Yo, welcome. She got her own little
That's my theme song.
Get a strike, man.
You got your own
Taking my freedom. Oh, my bad. My fault. Go ahead.
All right, salute. Welcome to the show. Chili, where are you? I see. Oh, my man BA about to join the stream too. So no matter what happens, no matter how long you've been involved, no matter how deeply rooted you love hip hop, if you are not black, you are a guest.
X.
Yes.
Okay. Again, are NBA players guests in the world of basketball if they did not create it?
I mean, obviously, look at Ja. Niggas can't do nothing about getting kicked out. Marcus Cousins overseas.
Oh my God, man! Hey, hold on.
So obviously, so.
Salute to BA. Hold on. Got a new character in the building. All right, yo. Okay. It's huge over here, but without black music artists, my son wouldn't be where he is now. Okay, so thank you for the acknowledgement, Stacy.
Yo.
Yeah, all right. Mars was good.
I feel like if you follow the rules of the house and you contribute to it, then you're welcome. But if you just use it to culture vulture from, or to just, try and feed off, what everyone else has built and not contribute to it and try and wreck it and don't respect the rules of it, you're a guest. That's my opinion.
Yeah, that's pretty much where I stand with it as well. I feel like if you just respecting somebody else's house and you following the rules, you're contributing, then you are right. You here. But y'all said there's no way a guest could come in and then become a part of the house. That's what you're saying. No matter what. If you're not black, you said I asked you, could you become a part of this? If a non-black come into hip hop and become a part of the culture and no longer be a guest.
Absolutely.
So that's possible.
Yeah.
But the brother just said that you come in and you follow the rules and you respect the rules of it. Calling somebody who's already in the house a guest?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Look. I'm not speaking about any individual. I'm just saying that's like my stance. That's my stance with it. You know what I mean? If you help build, you pay your rent or whatever, you feel me, and you contribute, and you helping it build and grow, then yeah, you deserve to be considered a part of hip hop, not just a guest.
I mean, you could be a guest and still a part of it, though. That's what I'm saying.
True. Like, look, I like Island Boys, right?
Yeah.
Definitely not in the house of hip hop.
Right.
Definitely not in the house of hip hop.
That easily. See, this is what I'm saying. You can tell who's really for this and the ones that's just getting a bag out of it. And that be the ones where I say you're a guest. You know what I'm saying? But
I'll be honest. Some of the people that look like us, shouldn't be a part of it as well, too.
As well. Yeah, you can say that for sure. You can say that for sure. Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, we call those
I just
people
have
out.
to make a comment. Because this conversation is real cute or whatever. But we have to have a conversation about disaster. Because I think that he needs help. Like mentally, I don't think he's okay, right?
Okay. All right.
I get that, you know, he feels like he is part of the culture and whatnot. He was on the ground floor of battle rap and blah, 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 blah. But there's a certain way that you talk to people, right? Like, I guess he apologized now because he realized he was unhinged, the way he was talking to Three Letter Man. And I feel like he does that a lot, though. Like, it is just the undertones. It's hard for me to just, coming from him and what he looks like and where he's from, sometimes the conversation and how he talks to certain people, because I don't see him get like this with other types of people.
Right.
And just watching him talk to Disaster, how he's talking to Easy, is very interesting to me. Like, I think he's very unhinged. He can't control himself, and that's cute, like on Twitter, but like in the real world, where you have to interact with human beings, is very frightening, actually. But on the hand of him saying like, oh, he's been battle rapping and he started this and doing this, like, okay, and like, is Three Letter Man not the same? Like, if anything, you were uneducated, but you just assumed and you were lashing out, and all these other people that are responding to you, and you think just because you've been battle rapping for 100 years that you are more culture and you actually put the work in and this is your culture, and Three Letter Man, because he's never battle rapped, is not battle rap culture. Like so then what is Uncle Ra? Like these certain bloggers that never battle rap, but are they not the culture? Like, these people sometimes, and I have to just remember, like, battle rap lives in the twilight zone. Like, sometimes it just feels like it's devoid of common sense or sense in general. Like, comprehension is just a lot of yelling and not a lot of listening, right? God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Like, you should do more listening than the hollering. And it really rubbed me the wrong way. And I was just thinking to myself, like, I was actually gonna go to this GTX card, and I'm so happy I didn't waste my money on it. Like, because then like a day later, you see the owner of the league or the co-owner of the league behaving this way for 72 hours straight is disgusting. No one's talking about the battles. Like, you had 3 days worth of battles, and we're here again, a white man taking the center stage and eclipsing all these battles. He said himself there were 79 battlers on this card for 3 days, and we are talking about him. Like, it is flabbergasting to me. And like, the fact that we're even like, there's been so many panels and so many Twitter threads going on, and it's all surrounding a white man. He loves to say he's from Lebanon. Lebanon is not a race, okay? White, black is a social construct and is not based on ethnicity. Like, there's so many people. Like,
no, yeah, she definitely got a bar god. She out here. She do this every
I can't even have these conversations with these people because they are so hell bent on, oh, you guys always throw the race card. Oh, you have braids in your hair. You're a Lebanese soccer player with like plaits in your head, and you battle rap for a living. Like, sir, please be so fucking for real. Like, but you can't even talk to him because you know what's going to happen is going to be a bunch of people that look like him trying to defend him instead of, putting your thinking caps on and relaxing. No one's trying to attack you. They're trying to educate you. But because you're so defensive and that's always on your mind, like, oh, people hate me because I'm from Lebanon and I'm not black. Like no one cares for real. If anything, black people are the most accepting people of all races, all ethnicities. Like, and that's actually gonna be our downfall. Like, if you ever notice, is always a
Damn,
bunch
that's
of
what
black
G-Lo
people
was
having these
saying.
conversations. I don't see white people having these conversations. You're more white. You deserve to be here. Blah blah blah. We let you in our like nobody else does this. Like we always out here talking about something, talking, not doing nothing, accepting all these people left and right because we want to be so nice. And then they come and they come back and they do stuff like this. Like I get it. Like it's cool. If I went to Asia and I was born and raised in Asia, I'm still gonna be black. Like I'm not gonna be walking around in America with kimonos on. Like, babe, I could be a guest and that they can accept me and whatnot. And I can, represent that culture because I was born there. But like, I'm always going to be a guest that they welcomed. And that's fine. I don't understand why everyone hates this guest word. It's okay to be a guest.
Word.
Like, what the hell? You acting like you roaches or something. Like, oh, that's an unwanted guest. Like, please relax and listen. Jesus Christ. Like,
Well said.
anyway.
Let me say this.
I have to get my bars off. Like,
she dropped bars every time she on here, man.
Yo, this is my thing right here, Danny. When I'm talking about our culture, right? When I'm looking at the chat, the people that says, well, you could be a part of the culture because of whatever, none of them black.
It's always exactly the ones defending that man. Exactly.
There's always gonna be white folks.
Yes, and a white adjacent, because I feel like Hispanics be forgetting that you could be a black and a white Hispanic. Like, please read a book. But they don't teach that anymore. And a lot of these people can't read. They can rap real good, but they can't read.
Boy, damn, Gina, what's up with you today?
They got me so mad, and I'm just like, y'all so fucking
in the convo.
She took it, huh?
She said something that was really important too.
Let's Zaire speak.
She said something very important too. And that's something similar to what the two brothers that first came on were saying. We always have these conversations, and it's very true. When it comes to us and them, the opposition, it's always no. There's nothing else. No. Spanish, no. Mexican, no. White, no. As soon as it comes to them being on the fence, and they want to come in. Now we're like she said, we're so
they just want access. They always want access to black people's shit.
Now look at this. Let's take it back further. What we was just talking about. The same exact way the Egyptians had their downfall. Accepting those white people coming in from a totally different area, teaching them the philosophies, and what did they do? They went back, Alexander, this is the shit they got over there. That nigga said, all right, burned the whole shit down and erased everything.
Yeah, now it's Greek mythology.
I know he's a black man too.
Right.
Yeah, I'm glad you removed that comment because shut the fuck up. Like what the fuck are you talking about?
Greek mythology, and that's another thing. When they say Greek mythology, they'll run with that shit for the rest of their life. But we all know where that came from.
It's just
can't name 3 Greek gods. Like they always want to quote some shit like buzzworthy shit. Like y'all don't know nothing. Y'all just be talking all the time, and I'm so tired. Like
for everybody that's in the comments right now that's trying to defend anything other than what we said, please make sure y'all go and read Stolen Legacy.
JK Flow, exactly. Like
go read Stolen Legacy.
Somebody said don't eat tacos no more. Like. You see what I'm saying? Like niggas.
You see what I mean? And guess what? And guess their race. Guess their race.
Oh shit!
We won't be able to.
We don't eat tacos no more. If that's the case,
bro, you think we would? And this is the thing too. Like, just even thinking about that, because I think someone said it earlier. Like, oh, if a white person grew up in the hood, like. It's the fact that you automatically equate like black culture to the hood. That oh yeah, he you can accept him because he grew up rough. He grew up in the hood. Like, tacos. So tacos is your culture. Like tacos is your culture. That's what you like. Of all things, like there's people that grew up in the suburbs. They're gonna be blackity black. It don't matter. That's the problem. Like I just can't.
I don't know. I'm just. You said Gina my favorite. Yeah, nah, she's amazing. She's amazing.
Bro,
man,
You got to start our own show.
we accept so much, man.
I see what the doctor.
Go ahead.
Shout out to what's my man? Shout out to my man. What's homeboy's name? Avocado. Shout out to
Damien
him.
Scott was good. What you said?
We accept a lot. You know what I mean? We've been through multiple different situations in battle rap where there was race involved, and we always said it's okay. They apologize.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Avocado. Hell of a man on that camera. You know what I mean? He's doing a lot of things. But you know what happened? He had to apologize. And
I'm gonna say I don't feel the way you feel when it comes to that. Because they're still human. They're going to make mistakes.
Okay.
So they're going to apologize. If you have a guest in your house, sometimes a guest will overstep their boundaries.
Okay.
You check your guest. You check your guest and you make sure your guest gets in line. If your guest does not get in line, you kick them out of the house.
Because that's exactly how the slaves would do us. You're absolutely right. That's exactly how the masters would do. You absolutely
Why
right.
would you highlight that?
Hey, G-Rock.
Yeah.
Hey, Gina, if I ever get into any legal troubles again, I need you as an attorney.
I got you. I got 2 degrees, okay? I may live in the hood and I'll be mingling, with y'all or whatever. But, when I log off, I do, live a different life.
Get your bars up. It's good, bro.
You sound like you got an 800 credit score.
Listen, man,
it's in the 700s. It ain't 800, but
It ain't quite there, but it's close.
Keep going.
7 or whatever.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mars.
Stacey said this is a great panel. Salute to Stacey over there in the UK.
Shout out to Stacey. That's my homegirl.
I'm in love with Gina. Mars said, I'm in love with Gina. Everybody loves Gina. What's up with the doctor? Did he ever take you to the that
Sir, please.
That battle rap event?
You and that doctor can go to hell. I didn't make on that day. He was doing too much. I had a little makeup on. I ain't got makeup on today, but
that nigga was horny. Shout out to my man. Was good.
He said, "What happened to the doctor? What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing, man?
Welcome.
Hey, can I chime in real quick, man? I think the craziest thing Dean said was that if you wasn't battling when he battled Eminem, you not something, right?
Hi, Danny.
Battling go back to Busy B and Cool Mo D.
Right.
The culture did not start. The pinnacle of the culture wasn't even Diz versus Eminem. I mean, everybody in Philly battled. Like before URL, before battling, go back in Philly. Roxanne first diss when she went against UTFO was on a Philly label called Pop Art Records. So that's like battling is in our culture before Diz was even born. I don't understand how he can feel comfortable making that statement. That was crazy.
Hi, Danny.
Say hi back. Get out of here.
Hi, Danny Maya.
Scram.
What's up, lady? Stacey says she will fight Mars for Gina. They're fighting over Gina. Stacey said, you gotta fight me for this woman, fool.
Yo,
look at Andre.
Work for the culture.
Who is that? Who is that, man?
That's
say
what's
that ain't even black, man. Yo, they not even black.
Then you asked him how it was with the doctor at the Bullpen event. I asked her, Andre, pull up.
Everything G Romo stand for is coming to Patricia.
It happened. You see how it happened?
He said Alco has done a lot for the culture, and he never did any type of ish. Yeah, Avocado did a lot.
I don't know who Jim
but
is.
Avocado not doing nothing that the next man can't do. There's several
Avocado
other
making
people
money, man.
that
Shout out to Queen Kinesis in the building.
Avocado
MC
get
Kinesis.
hired to do a job. Like y'all be acting like niggas doing a job is growing the culture.
Bro,
He doing
what
a
Avo
job.
does
Yeah,
is good
like you niggas don't
networking. When you
understand that.
got
Like, yo,
a
shout out
good
to
network.
shout out to the whole NYC media. Shout out to my nigga 4K Clip. Shout out to
Yeah.
D City.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
4K
like we
Clip.
have shooters
I love
in
him.
battle rap. He's not
Yeah,
the
yeah,
only
fact.
one that's doing that.
So
Look, I feel
He just
go
got
ahead, go
better
ahead.
connections sometimes.
And
from what
and
I
then
understand
let
from
me
the
say this.
panel is because what I'm understanding is you can be a guest in hip hop and then grow into you're here in our home now. You're one of us, right?
Bro, I
That
didn't
can
say
happen.
that though. I didn't
That
say
can
that.
happen.
Thank you,
Like,
Lil Cat.
I feel like, hey, look, man, if you're willing to get sprayed by hoses, walking with us, if you willing to get attacked by dogs, you know what I mean,
Right.
and you willing to put yourself, you know what I mean, in jeopardy to fight, you know what I mean, to fight and support this culture, like you always got a seat at my table.
Well,
Right.
That's
You
that's
gotta
I'm
what.
gonna
take
say something too,
you
man.
gotta take all
I'm gonna say something
aspects. You
too.
can't pick and choose the cute parts, like the fun rapping parts.
Now you got
Like,
it got to be the good and bad though. It got to be the good and bad.
Let me say this real quick, right? My bad, Herb. Go ahead, Herb. Go ahead.
I appreciate that. I just want to say something because it is the 50th year of hip hop, right?
Yep.
I'm older, right? I remember when the word was that hip hop would not last. I remember when it was radio stations that advertised no rap work days. I remember fighting kids in our school. Like in my elementary school, it was the divide line. If you like rap, you was over here. If you like Michael Jackson, you was over there. And if you ain't like rap, you had to play with girls. You couldn't talk about A-Team and kick it. If you ain't know the show, if you ain't had them joints memorized, you wasn't over here. You had to play with girls. You had to do something else because you was gonna get rolled on if you wasn't a rap fan. So, were the people that's now saying this is our culture, would they have been fans of rap during that time when rap was ostracized? It's easy to be a rap fan now. It's easy to be down with hip hop now. Would you have been down with hip hop then? Or would you been listening to the Poison and Boy George and Lionel Richie?
Boy George is his dad.
Hey, that's who they play.
Bro,
That's who they
good.
play.
Mars, what up? Capology Facts, pull up. I added you to the stream. I don't know if you have technical issues, but my man Capo, get up here. So I think this is definitely a needed conversation, especially in hip hop culture. Kanisha says that you can live in Japan your whole life but never be a true citizen there. She's
didn't I say that? I literally said that.
Yeah, you said that. I think she lived over the language. She knows the language. Kanisha has been in and stayed there some years, and from her experience, like you can be accepted, but you'll never be one of them. And so, and Zero's point is, as blacks, what we do is we just say, hey, you one of us. We accept you. You come over here, and you one of us. And he says, and then Zaire is saying that's part of how societies or how you reach out for is because like my man was saying earlier, the white guy can come over here and do the hip hop shit, but then he also can go back to being white.
We can't.
Meanwhile, you rolled in Zaire and knowledge. They're gonna be hip hop, and after that, they black. They can't really be nothing else. You are what you are. But I think the race thing is but I'm just saying it with the hip hop culture, right? It's what is hip hop? Is it a lifestyle? Is it an entertainment field, or is it all of that?
A lifestyle. It's not just music. Right. I mean, look, if you take the elements of it, the graffiti, right? The break dancing, the DJing, you know what I mean? The music,
the graffiti,
Yeah, all that. Like it's
That's where the
it's a
Spanish culture comes
culture,
in.
a
That's where the
lifestyle.
Spanish people come in. The graffiti.
Can y'all hear me now?
No, that's
No,
not.
we're
That's
not
not.
going to do that.
That's
We're
not.
not going to do
It's
that.
a brother from Philadelphia was the first graffiti artist.
Cornbread.
No, I never said Spanish
Cornbread. My
people
daughter
were the
got
first
pictures
people
with
to
him.
start it.
Thank you,
Cornbread.
G-Bro. Yes, there you go.
Cornbread. Yeah, come on, man.
Oh,
We ain't giving it to nobody, bro. We ain't
that
letting you
nigga.
take
Hold
credit
on,
for
G-Roll.
participating.
G-Roll, hold on. I got you. Hold on. Let me get G-Roll his props. Bar guy. We got the bar guy for the day, man. You and Gina, y'all dropping them bar gods. Yeah,
Bro, I've been saying this stuff since I've been on this channel, bro. Since Book and Big K, I came on here trying to tell y'all about yourself. Y'all niggas, y'all telling me y'all racist. They call me racist.
I do feel as though we got to be a little more. We got to be a little more protective over hip hop because we done gave up rock and roll. We done gave up country, blues, all that. You know what I mean?
Jazz,
like,
yeah,
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Give him a bar guy, man. You need a bar guy.
Yeah, he got bar god. Can I ask you know the elements of hip hop?
I have a question. Here's the thing, right? Because I'm seeing a lot of comments like that one. Like, do you know the elements of hip hop? I know more hip hop, more about hip hop than you. It doesn't matter, respectfully. Like this whole thing of, well, I know more about this subject, and most of the time it be white people because they have to do so much research so they could feel included because they know they will never have that blackness that innately includes you in the culture. Like, I need to do no research. Like, think about that. Like, the only people who do research are outsiders because you don't know anything. Like I don't need to do research about black people to be black.
Yeah, because we definitely
and I think y'all be missing the point. And it's always like even more so than white people that always like throw that in there about, oh, I know so much. Like Eminem will say he knows so much about hip hop. That's cute, but you are still an outsider. Like it is, and the most I see that argument is from white Hispanics, more so than white people.
Shout out to Kate.
And there's another way to I guess that's another vlog for another day. But it's very interesting that I mostly see the white Hispanics, the white ones that say the N-word because they grew up in the hood.
Nah, around me.
I was going to say something else again.
Not around me. I've never been in the vicinity of a Hispanic that has said the N-word and lived to talk about it. It's always like.
I want to say something else real quick.
That's what the New
Hold
York.
Hold on, her. Let me read off.
Let you call him a nigga.
Okay, Walker says this is a way of life to us. It's entertainment to them. We can't go where Diz is from. We can't go to where Diz ancestors are from and claim his culture, can we?
Right.
And we don't want to. We
don't want to. Diz don't even want to go to where his ancestors are.
Yeah, we don't want to claim nobody else's culture. We still trying to fight to get all the shit that we got stolen.
We still trying to piece our culture together and shit.
We don't want to research nobody else's culture. We don't want to
practice skill. Given talent versus practice skill. That's a part.
Oh, you talking about okay? Yeah, that's facts. That's a fact.
Yeah, that's a bar.
Nigga, Disaster ain't got no skill though.
Detroit versus everybody. All right. Yeah, she's said, that's what I said about research earlier. Researching the culture, you just walk. Right? Yeah, you're right. You're right. You just can't walk in, search it. Right. So I guess so. It is a real thing. Being a guest is a real thing.
Yeah. Like, how could it not be? How could it not be? How could it not be? Like you said earlier, I can't go to Lebanon and after 50 years be like, yeah, I'm Lebanese.
And I know more than the Lebanese people. I've been here for so long and I did so much research in the library. Like, don't talk to me.
But what did you do that? Do you know how hard I would have to study?
I hate that we're even talking about this. Like, Disaster. Why are people not reviewing the battles?
That's what I was gonna ask.
3 days
I want to
of
say that
battles.
too.
I've seen
I
wanna
one or
say
two
that too.
recaps,
I
but we
punched
I
talking
want to
about
speak on that too.
disaster.
I punched that on my live. I punched on that. I'm
Well,
like,
you want to speak on what?
you put out all this bullshit
That
and nobody's talking about your
what he's
fucking
saying.
battles.
Yeah.
Right.
We're talking about these non-signed
Right.
NDAs. We're talking about people blocking shit that
Hold
don't
on,
block
Capo.
shit,
I'm trying to
which
get you on here.
Right.
ridiculous.
Get Rob's on here.
Outrageous. Why do we even know about the NDA that you decided to sign? Like, I could make
Well,
up
he didn't
a
sign it,
document
allegedly.
right now that's BS, right? I can
Good to
make it
see
up right
everybody.
now. Type it on LegalZoom, present it to you. But it's up to you to actually sign it. But then you said in the battle, F that NDA, so it doesn't even matter. So why are you making a whole hoopla about it? If you already negated the NDA and you rapped about what you wanted to rap about, you brought out the Papoose shirt. So it's to me, it comes off, I lost so badly and I feel embarrassed, but my ego won't let me say that. So let me spin this and make it about, oh my God, Easy, how dare you write an NDA for me to sign? And I actually signed it. Like,
can I say something? It's not Diz versus Easy that he's trying to defend. It's that multisyllabic, skill-based practice rap style versus just just me rapping style. Now I seen the conversation between Danny and Diz, right? And in that conversation, Diz said, yeah, man, they had a scene over in Northern California on the college campuses where they were spitting like this and they were spitting like that. And then they had a street scene where, it was more, street orientated lyrics and that's what got, and he chose to go toward that college, multi-syllabic, whatever, rap, lyrical miracle style and away from the street style. And what we see now is an attempt to discredit that street style and big up that lyrical miracle style. So that's what the clash is. The clash isn't necessarily one person versus one person. It's which style is going to be seen as the most credible. Which style is going to be seen as the most skillful? Is it lyrical miracle or just this straight up street rap style? And unfortunately, rap, well, not unfortunately, but rap is from the street, so that street style is always going to be the most credible, and it's always going to shine.
Nobody's even talking about the battles. Like every blog
I was gonna ask that, Danny. You didn't do no reviews?
Yeah, I wanted to make a point about that.
I've seen one or two reviews, and I'm like, you had
on
3 days. 3 days of battles that lasted 12 hours. Why are we not talking about it?
T-Rex and Big K on my way home. Like, I'm like, yo, this is all right.
Yeah, actually was a good battle. Facts. Like, no, it's on this channel, on my channel. I reviewed them. Shout out to Keo. We reviewed the whole event. But as y'all pointing out, just some of the negative shit is overshadowing the fact that there was 3 days of great battles.
It wasn't great. They wasn't great.
He don't even care.
It wasn't great.
And he keeps making it about himself because that's the type of person he is.
We ain't gonna keep lying, man. It wasn't no 3 days of great battles.
All of
we was trying to rock with it because it was hip hop. We was trying to rock with it.
Go ahead. What was your issue with the battle?
Our anniversary.
It looked like a cookout.
So you don't think A Ward and Frag was a good battle?
No.
They had four.
That was
those like 4 or 5 good battles.
Those
out of 60
battles.
You had what happened? You had like 4 good battles out of 60.
4 or 5, man.
Oh, Lil Cat said he didn't sign the NDA. So then why are we still talking about it for 3 days?
Some styles don't work.
Today is Thursday. They battled on Saturday or Friday.
Can I throw this in there real quick though? Like, to be honest, like we could say the street side
was good with
push the culture.
Yeah,
we say this.
What up, bro?
Yeah. We about to do that conspiracy show soon. Like, y'all look out for that.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, that's on the way. But anyway, I don't know. I do think the controversy and the drama, the NDA, him doing that shit with Letterman, saying that shit is definitely overshadowing the good shit we had.
Can I ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask a question? Because I'm confused.
That nigga said, yeah. So
I can
guest thing
understand.
is a real thing. It is a real thing.
I can
Being a
understand
guest in
NDAs.
battle rap or hip hop, just hip hop in
I
general.
don't think Danny can hear me. Can y'all hear me?
Damn.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, cool.
This is what it is.
NDAs.
I don't think Danny can hear you.
I don't know why he can't hear me.
Yo, Danny, can you hear Capo?
I can't hear Capo.
You can't hear me.
Hey Capo, I'm gonna get you off here, and then I'll bring you back up.
Can hear me though,
because I can't hear him.
You did something, Danny.
So I said go push him off and bring him back.
No, I'm gonna bring him back. I'm gonna bring him back on the screen. I hear Trauma. Hey, Trauma, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, we can all hear you. I don't think you can hear.
Why I can't hear Capo though? I hear everybody else but him.
Be right back, peeps.
Because you hate him.
I'll still be listening.
Shut up. Yeah, y'all check out my response to Hitman Holla and him turning down the Lux battle. Y'all check that out.
That's what I was watching. Watch you then.
On this channel right now, so check that out, please, and give me y'all thoughts on that. Share that out. We're gonna see what you got to say. Yeah, that was crazy to me. I said what I said. So y'all check that out.
You question his heart. He said, "I gotta question your heart."
Yeah, he running. He running.
Y'all hear me now?
That's what I said.
I get you.
You know how much money that battle gonna be money. It's no way. I done sat in the room with Mook. I done sat in the room with Mook in my office when he's sitting there explaining to me the fucking Briz battle and how URL fucked up. No way niggas is getting them type of deposits and the nigga just gonna turn down Lux. No fucking way. He's scared, nigga.
But you heard his reason for it though.
He probably make that much an episode or something. I don't know.
But you heard his reason though.
He probably making 10, 15 episodes.
He said because he lost. He said because Lux lost against Geechee kind of bad, so he didn't want to.
No, it was actually he was saying if he had a bad battle, and then it turned out that that he was true. So that's he basically. But I seen through all that shit. So y'all just check out what I
said. I don't believe
y'all check out what I said. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
I don't even think that's a good battle anyway. Like I don't know, Lux versus Hitman.
Legendary.
But they were supposed to battle a month later though.
Yeah.
And Lux wanted that battle because he know Hitman the big ticket. But it was gonna be a month later though. So
is it trolling or is it attention?
He making a business move, man.
Kind of attention.
How is it a business move? Because you're gonna get the same money regardless if you do it a month later or a year later.
Well, not necessarily. If he get money off of back end off of pay-per-views, the pay-per-view might not sell. People say, "Oh man, Lux just lost the Geechee."
Why the hell would a Lux and Hitman pay-per-view not sell?
First of all, Lux
I say it's much
5 battles in a row, and I'm still gonna watch him battle anybody. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't like
just because you ain't want to battle him, you was scared. It's okay to be scared. Like
I don't think Hitman was just scared.
Hitman with Smoke Daddy
was scared, man.
I think he was.
Hitman with Smoke Daddy.
I don't think Hitman was scared, man.
I think he
was.
I take it this is the panel that thinks battle rappers are scared of Lux. Is that what we're doing?
Can we?
Because hold on, because he's lyrical miracle, like my man said earlier. Because Lux is lyrical miracle, we're scared of Lux.
Miracle, but he's not.
No,
I've seen Lux get smoked several times, sir.
He's not removed.
I don't think people are afraid of Lux. I feel like a lot of people are pining to battle Lux, and that says a lot. Because I feel like you wouldn't want to battle somebody that's whack, right? Like. You clearly love him and you think he's good, or you think he's overrated and you want to show people like I'm actually better than you. I don't think better. Yeah.
Or Lux does not promote.
Do you think that Hitman
Lux
will
does
never
not
do
promote.
battle rap?
I mean, he don't have to promote though.
But he don't got to.
doesn't have to. Is that what we're doing? He doesn't have to do his
He doesn't
job.
have to. Because my
That's
thing is
part
this,
of it.
right? Even Lux
If-
don't even gotta post a flyer. He don't even have to tweet. He don't have to Instagram. If
Niggas
you
gonna show
say
up.
Lux versus Danny Myers,
Oh,
They
so
gonna
we
show
are
up.
putting
am I
him
gonna
on
be
that
like,
plateau where
oh
we believe he
man,
doesn't have to
Lux
show
didn't
up and do his
promote?
job.
Like,
Okay.
I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not
Absolutely.
excited. Like, no,
Right.
I'm gonna be excited to see Danny Myers versus Lux. Period. Like,
I
And
got you.
Hitman is in the business, of grabbing fans who aren't necessarily battle rap fans, and he wants
Mhm.
more of them because that makes
yeah,
his
he
bottom
likes the
line
attention. You
bigger.
get it.
He wants
I got
more
you.
money.
Yeah, but that's
And
the
if Lux
same.
isn't going to do his job, if Lux ain't going to
Oh, so
promote,
that's why he
His
didn't want to
fans
battle
gonna
Lux.
grow regardless.
also we're doing this. People are scared of
Mhm.
Lux now. Really? No one's scared of
That's why he
Lux.
don't want to battle
No one
Lux.
is scared.
He's not gonna
Half
stand
the
it.
world is calling
Like,
Lux out. No one is scared of Lux. Stop that.
he's literally Hitman is battling Ill Will in a small room with 300 people.
Far more dangerous than battling Lux on a big stage.
But no, I'm saying like if
Yo,
the whole thing
honestly,
is, oh, he wants more viewers, he wants more people to buy, like it's 300 people. Like,
It's
but he
definitely.
still took it though, right?
I don't
He
believe
still
It's
took
the
it.
biggest card in the world.
But no, I'm saying is it's a smaller amount of people and he still took it. So like that whole like, oh, he wants people to promote and do all this to bring more eyes. Like
People don't want to.
they're gonna do it either way.
He's selling pay-per-views. I think
Like,
and I think this is. I think this is where. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this real quick about Hitman. After that Lux battle, he started calling out Geechee though. So he went the other way, and URL dropped the ball on that. They did the big thing in Atlanta with Geechee, the face off. So he wasn't running from Lux. Y'all niggas like to say niggas running, man. Ain't nobody running from nobody, man.
No one's scared
it's
of
the
Lux.
business, man. Caffeine had the bag. Hitman trying to get his caffeine bag. Geechee was the biggest battle.
That shit is sell.
Danny, you want to battle Lux, right?
I presume I do.
Yes, it's answer.
On this nigga, you know,
because you believe you can smoke his boots.
Absolutely.
Most of the high-level battle rappers feel that way.
See, he's not a real fan, Danny. He don't even watch your blogs. You already said it. See? He's not a real fan, Danny.
It was really a rhetorical question. He wants to battle Lux. He wants to battle Lux.
Danny, you said he was a fan. He's not a fan. You like him?
Yeah,
so you want to battle Lux and smoke his boots, correct?
He said Lux is ducking.
Why?
Absolutely.
Can y'all hear me?
Why is it not bringing up Cap?
No, we can hear him, Danny. Why can't you hear him?
That's crazy.
I'm trying to get him more here. I see him talking. I see him in the back.
Can y'all hear me?
Everybody.
Yo, real quick, can y'all hear me?
Everybody hear himself and Danny.
Yeah.
Danny, there's something.
Capo, get off of here and call my phone, and I'll bring you in on the phone.
Shout out Raw Image.
Capo,
I got you.
I hear you now. I hear you now. Say something.
Oh, now he left.
Hold on, Cap. Like, yeah. Damn. Anyway,
and I'm
dude,
shout out to Raw Image. I am at Max Out, and I'm at the Riot Card the next day. Ooh, wait, pray for me. I'll be tired.
What was y'all favorite battle of the GTA?
Probably Rex, Big K, or either Fred.
I'm not supporting.
Yeah, Rex and Big K going fire.
Yeah, it was. It really was.
That Fred, I love because Fred did everything I've been saying about A-Ward. He said everything I've been saying, and they told me I'm crazy. It's cool when the white boy said, everybody's like, oh my God, it's true. Oh my God, it's true. I've been saying it for months. They've been like, man, I like A-Ward. He's great. A-Ward's amazing.
He is. You still can't take away the man is great at what he does.
You know how to build up.
For the white boy, he good. He good for the white boy, man.
They say that. They say he be losing to the white people.
He lost.
They said A-Ward only lose to white.
What did Frank say that you was saying for months?
He talking about how he can't really rap for real, man. He called it reverse punching. When he was on here with Danny a couple months ago, I said, "What is reverse punching?" He did not explain it. I realized what it is. He write the punch first, and then he write them simple ass build-ups to it afterwards. That's what he does. Yeah.
Oh, no.
He's simple. He's simple. He's super simple. The best thing about his rounds is the rebuttal, and we like it. The shot fact of him talking to a black man crazy. That when people be like, "Oh my god!"
Hey, look,
Shotgun
Frank killed that guest is the best comment of the
Oh,
Then they need to spin the block
yeah.
for crack, so you gotta spin the block.
God damn.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Frank killed him.
Cabo.
Yeah, man. Frank broke him down. It was, and people, like people say it's lazy if a black person takes the race angle, right? So Frank, he did kind of the race angle, but everybody say he 30'd him though. You know what I mean? They don't want to hear somebody black do it. Frank just did it, and now it's like, oh my god, Frank just 30'd A-Ward. This is why I be talking about black people in hip hop and just in general. Like we got like this subconscious slave mentality. Like, well, you like you like to see the white man talk crazy to the arrogant Negro. Like you see,
it's Stockholm
talking crazy
syndrome.
to
It's Stockholm
yeah,
syndrome.
that's exactly. They talking crazy to the old arrogant Negro, and it's like, oh my god. He told him he's gonna tell A-Ward, he's gonna tell A-Bird.
I'm gonna get you on here. Hold on. Yeah, that's my.
Yeah, it's either you or your StreamYard is gonna hold this motherfucking L.
Ah, shut up, nigga.
Oh, man.
To the people, I just want to ask this one question because I'm confused. So about the NDA, and then I'm done. Okay. So when I can understand the NDA can go from easy to the battlers he books on his platform, which is the trenches. I can understand that if he's saying that it's about financial business and things like that for him. I can understand an NDA for that. Don't discuss business with people. Why is he sending this to the battlers that he's battling? There's no reason for him to send it to them because it has nothing to do with anything.
Right.
No battle rapper is going to talk about no goddamn business in a fucking battle. That's what the NDA states, but that's not what the NDA states. Private Boy read what the NDA says. Nigga, damn, you can't talk about damn nothing for real. You can't talk about Remy. You
just got to rhyme.
You can't talk about Hurricane Dude. You can't talk about a lot of things that is tarnished on your jacket.
When the battle rap gets off with all these rules and stipulations, and you can't say that.
Right, now
Once it started getting commercialized.
Imagine if all of Arsenal's opponents made him sign an NDA. Imagine where we would be.
He wouldn't have the views
Imagine.
he has. He wouldn't be looked at as he is.
Exactly, it's ridiculous. Like
you strip a person, you
You might
basically
talk about this on another show.
That's all I gotta say.
Thank you. I'm gonna call you back in a second.
That's crazy.
I want to thank the panel. I want to thank all y'all that came up here, man. I'm gonna have to end the show now. I do want y'all to subscribe to the channel and check out my response to Hitman. Let me know. Y'all can tweet me, inbox me, whatever. Text me,
block
whatever.
him on all platforms.
We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back live tomorrow, man. It's so much.
What time is going on, Danny? Tomorrow.
Friday, same time tomorrow. Same time tomorrow.
Peace, man. Peace.
Listen, y'all.
I missed you guys.
What you want here? Thank you, Gina. Thank you, Traumatos, Stacy, Queen Kinesis, everybody in the chat.
Thank you, Gina.
We got to finish our convo, Danny.
I got you, family.
What happened?
Peace.
Peace.
Bye.
Peace.
Oh, y'all. Yeah, we gonna get. And we'll be back tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Peace.
All right. Peace.
All right.
All right, y'all.